Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool strip diagram, specifically how to draw comparison strip diagrams, and we'll do it in 5 minutes or less. Now, when we think of strip diagrams, a lot of times we'll think of part whole or equal groups. And so if we were to see a problem like this, 15 minus 6 equals 9, one way that we could draw this would be a part whole. And we could draw our total down below, and we could draw this right up here. And we might say, all right, so someone had 15 cars, he gave some away. Now he has 6 cars left. How many did he give away? And so we could draw this type strip diagram to show that, and that would be a part whole strip diagram. But sometimes you can get the exact same problem and the exact same operation needed, but it's a completely different story, and we need a different strip diagram. And that would be where the comparison strip diagram comes in. So let's say we're talking about the length of a girl's hair. And so one girl, and I'll call her girl 1, has hair that is 15 inches long. She's been growing it out. And then another girl has hair that is 6 inches long. It's not as long as the others. And you might ask, how much longer is girl 1's hair than girl 2's hair? And so is not a part whole. This is what we call a comparison because you have two separate quantities and you are just trying to find the difference between the two quantities. It's different because you're not combining or separating. So let's see what this looks like in a story situation. So Zoe has a bracelet with 47 beads. Her bracelet has 9 more beads than her sister. How many beads are on her sister's bracelet? Well, we have two different quantities here. So Zoe has a bracelet. So this is going to be a quantity or an amount that we're dealing with. And then her sister has a quantity. And so this is another quantity. And instead of combining them or taking anything away, what we're doing is we're comparing them. And they give us the comparison. Her bracelet has 9 more beads. So this is our comparison. So how could we draw this with a strip diagram, specifically a comparison? Well, we would draw the two girls. We would say Zoe, and we know how much her bracelet has. It's got 47 beads. Now, we don't know, that's what we're looking for, the amount of beads that her sister has, but we do know the comparison. It's 9 more. Zoe's is 9 more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw her sister's all the way up to about there, and then I'm going to draw the difference, and I'm going to use that little curly brace right there, and I know that. That's 9. So then my question is how much does her sister have? Because remember, Zoe's is 9 more than her sister's. So it still looks like a subtraction problem. We would need a subtract here to solve, but it's a different strip diagram than a part whole because we're not combining anything together. So we could say, all right, so Zoe's sister has 38 beads, but sometimes we use a comparison strip diagram with multiplication. So now we have a problem about a farmer selling pumpkins. So we've got one quantity, 15 small pumpkins. And for our second quantity, they don't give us the number, but they give us a comparison. And it's this expression of 3 times 15. So that's what we call a multiplicative comparison. Because the second quantity, the large pumpkins, is simply represented by that comparison. So how could we draw a strip diagram and write a statement about the relationship between the pumpkins? Well, what we know is that there are 15 small pumpkins. So I'm just going to draw a box here. And that's going to show 15. And then the large pumpkins is going to be 3 times 15. So what I could do is I can draw 3 sets of my 15. And if I wanted to calculate that, I could just multiply 3 times 15, and that makes 45. Now, how can I write a statement about the relationship between these pumpkins? I would write something like this. The number of large pumpkins is 3 times as many small pumpkins. And so it's that multiplicative comparison times as many that shows that we can use a comparison strip diagram to represent the relationship between the small pumpkins and the large pumpkins.